The Umbrella Academy has finally announced its 4th season, which also happens to be its last. Of course, that announcement couldn't go without a reaction from the cast, and react they did in some of the most nostalgic and cutest ways possible. So stay tuned as we check out how the Umbrella siblings have responded to the news of the show's final season, starting with Elliot Page's message for the fans. The actor was the first one to respond to the news by sharing this message on his Instagram story. With the trademark umbrella icon from the show, he thanked the Brellies for their support and love for the series. We can easily say this one's emotional, and we're pretty sure Elliot himself thinks that too, especially considering how his character and himself have grown throughout the duration of the show. Our question now is, though, what exactly does the future hold for Victor Hargreeves? He started off as Vanya, the unstable sibling who brought the end of the world twice. But then, in Season 3, his journey wrapped up into a nice little redemption arc as he gained better footing in the family while also helping them save the world. What happens next, though, is what none of us know, but we're sure hyped to find out. Next, we have this message from Tom Hopper. The gorilla man from the moon shared a pretty apt story as his response to the news. What was it? A bicep and an umbrella, 2 emojis that easily sum up Luther's entire personality. Guess he's all geared up to get his brawn on in Season 4, and we can't wait to see what he does with his new old body now that he's in Reginald's alternate universe. We're sure this season's not going to be easy for him either, though, because just as he'd accepted his body issues and fallen in love with Sloane, he's gained his old body back and lost his wife. Poor guy, he just doesn't seem to catch a break, does he? So yeah, we're waiting to see what hell he breaks loose in the next season while looking for the love of his life. Then there's this message from Emmy. Again, a short but sweet, one last time thank you to the fans on her IG story. What's with the emotions in these brief messages, guys? Even Ritu Arya shared a short message on her story saying it's happening, which is nothing to write home about, but true fans would know the excitement behind those words. And on the other side is Justin, who took to Twitter to announce his reaction. Even he's thanking the fans for their love, which is just the sweetest thing. Aidan Gallagher, our beloved number 5, took a different route though, by asking fans what their theories are for the next season. And if there's one thing that the Brellies are good at, it's theories. So amid the "we're crying, this is the best," and "we'll miss you so much" comments, there are a few theories we'll be telling you about in a minute. Our favorite response though was from David, who gave us this super cute doodle of what we can only assume is Diego with the caption "one more." Props to David for making even this funniest doodle look angry, which is totally on par with his character. But even David wasn't shy of thanking fans, even if it sounds a little angry thanks to the eyes the drawing's making at us. We know it's precious. And that's not the only special post from the cast about the show, because not only are they a great sibling group in the show, but the cast is also super close to each other in real life as well. These posts on Instagram prove that. First, you've got to check out Emmy Raver-Lampman's Instagram, because this girl's feed is full of Umbrella Academy memorabilia that we're guilty of rewatching one too many times. Honorable mentions include the post where she's teasing Justin every time he's getting ready, the one with Luna Hargreeves and the cast hanging out, and her birthday wish for Genesis Rodriguez, which is just the funniest compilation of videos we've seen. Then there's David Castaneda's account, where you'll find everything from Footloose behind-the-scenes practice footage to odes to his favorite characters like his foster kid Stan and his bros from the show. Oh, and have you seen this post from Justin's account? Finally, a picture of the Sparrow Academy actually smiling. That's a fun sighting in itself alone. So yeah, if you're up for it, the Instagram accounts of this cast's full of fun posts and videos from outside the show, not only reactions to seasons to come. Speaking of which, let's take a look at what's coming up next season. Not that we know for sure, but like we said earlier, Brellies are great at making up theories, and we have some up our sleeve that you'll definitely want to know. For one, people are expecting some major things to happen, starting from Hargreeves becoming the literal and figurative Lord of the New Universe with his wife in tow. But they won't be alone. Fans have predicted that Allison and Ben will probably be part of their schemes as well. This is because Allison was the only one of the siblings who was hurt. That, and the fact that she, of everyone else, got what she wanted, her family. They didn't appear by magic. If the universe was created by Reggie, he's probably brought them back as well. This takes us to the deal he and Allison were making with each other, which has probably worked out. Does this mean Allison's the villain next season? We'll find out when we find out. As for the Sparrow Academy, Academy, they're probably out there somewhere as well, either aware of their powers and family history, or blissfully living good lives until the Umbrellas turn their lives upside down. Oh, and they'll probably fight to get their powers back as well, which will take us to Hotel Oblivion again, where the final battle may just ensue. Sounds chaotic, right? And we love that. It's exactly the kind of mayhem we expect from the show, and we're 100% sure we'll get more of it next season. And now that we've talked all about the 4th season of the show, let's see what other news we have brewing related to the cast of the show. First, we have Tom Hopper's new film, Love in the Villa. Picturesque, beautifully shot with one of our favorite siblings starring as the lead, Love in the Villa is everything you want from a destination rom-com. It's about Julie, a Shakespearean romantic who's just coming out of a failed relationship and is currently visiting Verona in Italy. She's a kindergarten teacher visiting the location where Romeo and Juliet took place, so she's obviously hyped but also heartbroken considering her breakup. Then we have Charlie, a cynical man who ends up sharing a villa with Julie because of a management mistake. Everything else goes as you'd expect. They spar a little, become friends, start getting closer, and end up falling in love. Nothing new in the genre, but at least it's cute. Next, we have Justin H. Min's new project, The Greatest Hits. You'll be seeing your favorite Ben in a new project soon. That's right, he's about to star in Lucy Boynton's The Greatest Hits. What's it about? We don't have all the details yet, but it's being described as a love story based on the link between memory and music, and how both things transport us to a whole different world. Only in the film, it'll probably mean literally as well as figuratively. Filming for this project starts this month, and we're all set to watch the guy shine in the movie, as he did in this show as well. Lastly, there's Stavon Walton's film with Sylvester Stallone. You know Stavon, right? It's Stan, Diego's foster kid who is setting the box office, or Amazon Prime actually, on fire with his movie Samaritan. And it's not just his acting talents that have got him there. Granted, he's worked in The Umbrella Academy, Utopia, and Euphoria, 3 shows that are a part of the decade's top entertainment lists. But aside from that, he's also a talented boxer who's got years of experience and awards to match. Could you have guessed that? We couldn't. This is why we're super surprised to learn of his love of sparring and the name he's built for himself. So we guess the reflexes he showed in the series weren't made up. The kid's actually a great fighter in real life as well. What's more interesting here is that even Samaritan is based on a comic. It's the story of a kid who learns that a superhero he used to idolize and was taught to believe was dead is actually alive. In fact, it's probably his neighbor, and now it's his mission to get him back in action to save their city from ruins. The story, well, a little too typical, does seem exciting, but what's more amazing is that Walton's getting to work with Rocky, a character he's watched since he was a kid. So working with him has obviously been truly exciting for him, and we're super happy for the kid to have achieved that. Even Dan Castaneda took to his Instagram to congratulate him. This just shows how close the cast is in real life as well. So they're a dream team come true? We agree. That's a wrap for this video. What are your theories about the Umbrella Academy's next season? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.